All right, let's just play this clip of Lauren Boebert. And we played that clip of that local newscaster who made a really good point, which is, she's so horrific that we give her a break because we lower the standards for her. And therefore we don't apply the same level of standards, but you have to. You have to, because it's not just about Laura Boebert. Who cares about her? The issue is she is a rising star in the Republican Party. You must see what the Republican Party is about, because it doesn't just end with Ilhan Omar. Play this.
Actually, I have an Ilhan story for you. So, the other night on the House floor was not my first jihad squad moment. So I was getting into an elevator with one of my staffers, and he and we're leaving the Capitol. We're going back to my office, and we get in the elevator, and I see a Capitol police officer running hurriedly to the elevator. I see fret all over his face, and he's reaching, and I'm like, what? The door's shutting. Like, I can't open it. Like, what's happening? I look to my left, and there she is, Ilhan Omar. Oops. And I said, well, she doesn't have a backpack. We should be fine. So we only had one floor to go, and I was like, do I say it? Do I not? I looked over, and I said, oh, look, the Jihad Squad decided to show up for work today. Don't worry, it's just her staffers on Twitter that talk for her. She's not tough in person. She doesn't, yes. So, there's a little bit of interaction with these folks there.
She's not tough in person. She literally living in a refugee camp.
Yeah, right. I would love for Lauren Boebert to switch bodies with her a la Freaky Friday style for one day and see how she fares.
And so, the point is that Lauren Boebert doesn't go out there and say things like Jihad Squad. And
she said it twice in that. Yep. Like it's a catchphrase.
Well, no, She had already said it 2 days before on the House floor as a part of her speech.
And we should say that she's not saying this because she wants views on YouTube from shows like ours. She's saying this because it resonates with the people in that room. And it resonates with the millions of people who are on these email lists. And it's her way of building her relevance in the Republican Party. And it should tell you everything you need to know about the Republican Party. It just goes round and round. The Jihad Squad. And, it's Muslims, it's women of color. And I mean, this is part of the party. This is part of what brings their people out to vote. Get a vote against the Jihad Squad.
Yeah, I mean, we've mentioned it countless times, but Marjorie Taylor Greene, one of the top fundraisers in the Republican Party, and Boebert wants a slice of that pie. So the way she's going to market herself is create these viral moments where she's super, super racist about Ilhan Omar, and then everyone's going to condemn it. It'll get more publicity, and they should condemn it. It's appropriate, but that's the incentive structure for her.
But let's be clear. You don't have to take it from me that it's this appeals to the Republican Party. And it's not just everybody's going to condemn it. Here's clip number 2. This is the Pueblo County Republican chair, Robert Leverington. This is audio from a conversation with KRDO News in Colorado.
I think that Congresswoman Boebert probably expressed the sentiment of many Americans. This Congresswoman Omar has been poking her finger in the eyes of many Americans over the last couple of years, and we're sick of it.
I mean, first off, on day one, they were talking about Ilhan Omar as being non-congressional because she's a Muslim woman.
And birtherism with the whole incest lie about her.
Right.
But I don't even know what that means, poking her eye in Americans.
Oh, because she dares to have a critique of American empire, and she is non-white, and she's a woman, and she's from a different country. She was born in a different country. So It's very offensive.
And it makes it much easier, of course, rather than saying, hey, you seem to be, poking your eye. You seem to be an eye poker as opposed to jihadist. Right.
But,
so
but it's all part of the same stuff, right? There's something about her that's inherently not like us.
Of course.
And so she must be some sort of infiltrator or traitor, or, let's make a joke about the fact that she's going to bomb the Capitol building. It's
and she wants Boebert censured, and it's unclear what Pelosi is going to do about that. I just don't know how you can in any way allow a congressman to say about another congresswoman or congressman, or frankly any Americans, jihad squad. I just don't know how you can allow that. And you can't stop them from doing it, but you can register, hey, this is a problem. I mean, again, we're in the same situation with the Democratic leadership. Put aside for even just one moment the question of ideology. They ostensibly are practicing politics, and they need to indicate to the American public that there is something wrong with the Republican Party. And it is almost as if they go out in the public, they say, we need a strong Republican Party. Well, I got news for you, dude. It's not there. And so your job now is to make the American public realize there are no two options to vote for. You can't vote for the Republican Party. You got to vote for the Democrats, because we need a strong Republican Party, but there is no building one.
But that's the issue. They're going to try to censure. I mean, one, they should censure it. Censure Boebert. But look at how this moment was born. It was born on the floor of a hearing or the procedure to censure Gosar for a video where he depicted killing AOC. It was the Attack on Titan parody, right? So it's like a censure within a censure. They're taking this opportunity as their moment to shine. Gosar did it, and now Boebert's going to do it. And I have no faith that Pelosi's going to tie them to the Republicans in general and might just other them. And that's my fear.
It's incumbent on Pelosi to do something, I would say. I'm not confident that she will, but after she did go out of her way to join in with Omar is anti-Semitic thing that's I think fed into this stuff.
Yeah,
exactly.
Without a doubt. People forget that. They stepped all over their HR1 rollout back in 2018 because they were so insistent on distancing themselves from Ilhan Omar's comments, which were, aside from being completely appropriate in my estimation, they were not materially different from things that like Tom Friedman has said. One of the few times I think Tom Friedman got something right. So this is an F up, a long time F up, frankly, by the Democrats.